Hello everyone, welcome back to another Premier League score predictions video. We are up to match day 27 and the first game is tomorrow evening, so I've got to get this prediction video out there as soon as possible. But we didn't have the greatest of weeks last week. I don't think I got any perfect scores last week, but shout out to Roberto the Hornet for predicting the Southampton and Everton one correctly. That ended up in a 2-0 win at St Mary's for Southampton, and that just moves us on perfectly to St Mary's game, which is Southampton against Norwich. So yeah, Southampton won their last game 2-0 against Everton. Norwich City, who did they? Oh yeah, the 3-1 defeat to Liverpool, and then the 4-0 loss to Manchester City in the game previous to that as well. So Norwich City with two very big tests. I mean, they played against first and second place, and Liverpool, you can kind of say now, are back in the title race, 3 points behind Manchester City. So yeah, I'm going to back Southampton to get the victory in this one though, because I mean, looking at their past form, 2-0 win against Everton, drew with Man United, beat Tottenham, drew with Man City. I mean, that run of form against some massive clubs, picking up results, very impressive. I'm going to go for... I'll go for another 2-0 victory for Southampton in this one. I don't think Norwich will score. They're away from home. Southampton, I'll back them to get a comfortable victory. Next one is Leeds United against Tottenham. Two sides that are really struggling. Antonio Conte giving a very strange press conference to like the Tottenham press, saying that Tottenham had to sort itself out, and he's not very impressed, and he could be leaving Tottenham, Conte, very soon. So that 1-0 defeat to Burnley in their last game, very, very poor, considering that Burnley, right at the bottom there, Tottenham really needed that. They needed at least a point from that game, preferably all 3 points, but they came away with none. And they're against Leeds United in this game, who have lost their last three, got battered 6-0 to Liverpool, lost 4-2 to Man United. I think it'll be a more tight game, this one, and I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I think both teams, especially Leeds, are going to book up their ideas for this game. Tottenham, I'm going to back them to score goals. I think this game, I just feel like it's going to end in a twist, seeing that Tottenham's got some really poor form lately. This is Leeds United's chance, I think, to get a point against a side that is going through a rough patch at the moment. So I'll go 2-2 in that game. Next one is Brentford against Newcastle United. The change of Newcastle United. They were like rock bottom at the start of the season, and then the January, the January transfer window happened, and they brought in not big players, not big name players. Kieran Trippier was probably the biggest name in there, but they've managed to turn it around. And against the Brentford side, I mean, you just need to look at their form. Lost 2-1 to Arsenal, a 0-0 draw with Crystal Palace, and then you got all these defeats here as well. They're at home. I said that. I don't think it'll make a difference. I think Brentford, they'll make it hard for Newcastle, seeing that they are the home side. Newcastle, I do back them narrowly to get a 1-0 away victory. I don't think it'll be the greatest of games. Christian Eriksen hopefully will be starting in this game. He did start in a friendly against Rangers, I do believe, a few days ago, and he got 2 assists when Brentford drew 2-2 against the Scottish side in that friendly game. Not sure why they're having friendly games halfway through the season. Never really experienced that before, but I'll go for a Newcastle victory in this one. Next up, Brighton against Aston Villa, where Aston Villa did lose 1-0 to Watford. Very surprising last game. Also lost 1-0 to Newcastle. The very narrow defeats there. Aston Villa's still got a really good defence. Brighton is another side that's got a really good defence, and them as well have lost their last 2 games as well. Not by 1 goal, but by 3 goals to Burnley and by 2 goals to Man United. This one is a tricky one. Once again, I think really the only result that these two sides could get is a draw. I'm going to go 1-1. Brighton are going to go back to their old ways and picking up lots of draws And, it's a much needed point for both sides, seeing that they're both in need of some, to be honest, getting 0 points in the last 2 games. That probably they should have picked up victories, Villa against Watford and Brighton against Burnley, but it wasn't to be. So I'll say a draw in this game. Moving on to Crystal Palace, who beat Watford, was it 4-1? Yeah, it's all over the place with these fixtures, because you had a look at their Brighton's last game, and it was not Brighton's, Aston Villa's last game, and it was against Watford. Look at Crystal Palace's last game, it was against Watford. Watford can't play 2 sides in one go, but all the fixtures rearranging, and it's all over the place. We've still got Arsenal and Wolverhampton Wanderers playing tonight from one of the rearranged fixtures as well. But as I said, I've got to get this prediction out there before that game's even kicked off. So yeah, Palace are at home in this game. Burnley, some impressive results. 1-0 against Tottenham and 3-0 against Brighton. It's a tough place. It was a tough place to go, Selhurst Park, at the beginning of the season. Teams are starting to go there now and pick up 3 points and a point as well. But, beat Watford 4-1. Got a few... it's not that bad, considering that they were against Liverpool and Chelsea and West Ham. You really expect them to lose to those teams. They have picked up points against maybe the Norwich game or the Brentford game. You would have expected them to do a bit better. But I'm going to say they'll win two wins on the bounce. I'll say I'm going to back a 2-1 victory to Crystal Palace in this game. Burnley, as I said, they've had started a bit of good run of form themselves, but I don't think they'll pick anything from this game points wise. And yeah, 2-1 to the home side. Next up, Manchester United against Watford. Man United was in the Champions League last night and managed to pick up a 1-1 draw against Atletico Madrid in their last league game. Beat Leeds United 2-1. Watford did lose 4-1 to Crystal Palace, that battering. Yeah, really inconsistent with Watford. I mean, you're scoring 4 against... conceded 4 against Crystal Palace, but then you kept a clean sheet against Aston Villa. Just some of these games, it doesn't make sense. They're coming to Old Trafford in this game. I know teams have gone to Old Trafford this season and caused an upset to Man United. I don't think Watford's going to be one of those teams, though, that could come back to haunt me, and Watford could score 5 goals like they did against Everton. But I'm going to go for Man United 3, Watford 0. I think it'll be a comfortable win. I won't say it's going to be big like the Liverpool 6-0 win last night, but I'll still go very comfortable in this game for Manchester United. So 3-0. Everton against Man City, this one. I mean, Man City, they did lose to Tottenham in their last game 3-2. That's another really kind of upset. You beat Manchester City to stop them probably from guaranteed winning the title, and then you go and lose to Burnley. But anyway, that's what Tottenham did anyway. But Tottenham managed to beat Man City somehow, and I expect City to get a good result here. I was thinking maybe Everton could have a little bit of a chance, but Frank Lampard so far, I mean, he's not really had enough time apart from the 2-0 loss to Southampton, 3-0 against Leeds, and then a 3-1 defeat against Newcastle. He's only had 3 games in charge so far with 2 defeats and 1 victory. I'm going to say he's going to pick up his 3rd defeat, though, of his Evertonian career. I don't know how long it will last. I don't think Everton will score 1. It's going to be... I don't know. I feel like it's going to be some very tight game and just maybe 1 goal that would nick City the 3 points. I'm going to go for it. I'm only going to go for a narrow 1-0 Man City. I just feel like this will be a game that Man City will struggle in somehow, even though Everton's defence is still pretty poor. Didn't concede to Leeds United in that game, but I think it will be hard, but I do think Man City will get the job done. Maybe a scrappy penalty or something like that. But I'll go 1-0 to the Citizens. Maybe a few people say of more of a comfortable victory. As you can see at the bottom here, Burnley and Leicester City is one of the rearranged fixtures. So it's not really part of matchday 27. But I do think Leicester will win 2-0 in this game. But in the last game of matchday 27 is West Ham at home to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolves are playing tonight against Arsenal, so don't know their result, but their last game beat Leicester 2-1, beat Tottenham 2-0, very good. West Ham picked up draws with Newcastle and Leicester City with 1-1 and 2-2 draws. I think there'll be a fair amount of goals in this game. Maybe another draw. West Ham could pick up 3 draws in a row. Looking at Wolverhampton Wanderers' form, though, they are normally a side that pick up quite a few draws. Very good defence, not a very good attack, but they are starting to score quite a few goals now. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw, though, in this game. And, both sides to pick up a point. So, there we are. That is it for matchday 27. I've predicted quite a lot of draws this fixture, like game week fixtures with like Leeds, Tottenham, Brighton, Aston Villa, West Ham, Wolves. It's always a bit risky going for draws. I like to say because I don't really pick up that many points, but if that is the bang on score, then I'll do well. So yeah, do also leave your score predictions in the comment section if you do want, and then we'll go through them next week for the next round of fixtures. See if anyone gets any right. So that is it from me now. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next time. Bye.